Welcome to CyberCEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. CyberCEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. All right, another awesome day here at Cyberbacker. My name is Jello. We're back with another episode of CyberCEO. And of course, we have a very special guest on the show right now. Wyndee, how are you doing today?
Doing good. Thank you.
We're very, very excited to get this interview with you. So let's get the show on the road. To let you know, we have a lot of listeners who are also business owners just like you. So I need your help. Can you introduce yourself to our audience? Maybe starting off with, what is your role in the business, Wyndee?
Yeah, my name's Wyndee. I'm the Director of Operations for Townsend Jarvis Group in Roseburg, Oregon.
Right. How long have you been in the business, by the way?
So 5.5, almost 6 years.
Almost 6 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
I work for Mark and Kelly, who have been in the business over 20. So
a lot of experience between all of you then.
Yeah, 14 of us. So in our area, we're pretty small. So we're a larger team for this area that we live in. So
okay, gotcha.
Including our cyberbacker.
Of course, your cyberbacker. Now, how long have you been partnered with your cyberbacker, by the way?
Actually, just since December. This is the second one we've used, but we used an ISA in the past, and then Rico is our transaction coordinator just since December.
Okay, so just since December. Now, I'm curious to know, what comes into your mind when you hear the word cyberbacker?
For me, I think because of my experience, I don't really know how large the organization is, but it seems like a really well-running, organized company that, trains people to use for real estate leverage. That's kind of what I think.
Virtual leverage. Now, did you ever believe in the idea of something like that, virtual leverage, before you got experience with your cyberbacker?
No, actually, that's kind of funny because I was always like, I need to manage people in person. I don't know how to train. I wouldn't have any idea what to do. So before the idea came up, I was like, no, we got to have in-person people. Like this is just the way to do it. And
so how was the transition though? Of course, you being used to working with someone in person to now having someone virtually supporting you in the business.
It's interesting because it's just the way the world is. I think now you just have to get past that mindset that people have to be in the space you're in order to manage them. I think when you realize how well-trained people are and you see, like, what they're doing, they make it really transparent what they're working on and doing and reporting and that kind of thing. So the transition was actually pretty seamless. I was pretty surprised by that.
All right, that's good to know. Now, of course, the accountability is there because you're not seeing this person every day. You can't talk to them probably through Zoom, just like what we're doing now, but you can't really tap on them to see what they're doing, right? So the accountability has to be there. Now, how has your cyberbacker leveraged the business? Let's say in terms of tasks, what do you have him do every day?
Wow. So Rico does all of our transaction stuff from contract to close. So he starts the file, sends all of the disclosures to the client, opening email to the client, reminds them to do this, that, and the other thing that they need to do, reminds the agent, hey, can you look over this so I can send it? And really just makes sure that things stay moving, like keeps the train moving on time. And I was doing all of that before because we couldn't find anybody that really fit our team and would hang out longer than a few months. Just family things would come up or whatever. But so for me, it was amazing because it took it all off of my plate and I was able to do my actual job.
So basically it takes away your 80% so you can focus on the 20%.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Now, of course, before you got partnered with your cyberbacker, you went through our hiring process, right? Now, how was that experience for you? Of course, doing everything virtual, interviewing people through Zooms, video calls. How was that experience for you?
It was great. I mean, we got a video ahead of time with a couple candidates, a video I hadn't, we've hired before and you don't see that very often. So that was kind of fun. And then the interview process it was all really easy. I think from the video and the resume and just hearing Rico's background, we were like, this guy will fit us great, and I think we just had some confidence that knowing that Cyberbacker was going to really help and be that support where we couldn't be, kind of gave us the confidence to say, okay, we can take a shot because we have so much backing support.
Yes, because your cyberbacker always got your back. Again, focusing on the 80% that you're managing right now.
Yeah. So even he has meetings with Cyberbacker weekly and
Yes.
training still and follow up. And then, we did our personal training, but I mean, they trained on all of the systems. And so it was, our personal processes we taught on, but all of the systems like command, and we really had help with. So that was really awesome.
Yes. Again, here in Cyberbacker, the Cyberbacker training doesn't stop during the start of the partnership. It's continuous. Every week we also have our masterminds, our group trainings here in Cyberbacker. Now,
Yeah.
we already talked about that your 80% was taken off by your Cyberbacker Rico. So how has your work and your lifestyle been after being partnered with Rico, your Cyberbacker? Has it been easier?
Yes. And it's great knowing, that he's working on things and he will copy me on things. And we still meet, we meet for a one-on-one weekly, just like I do with the rest of the staff. And he'll have questions, but he reaches out to the other team members and asks questions. He doesn't just save them all up and not do his job throughout the week waiting to hear from me. Like he still reaches out to our team and, hey, this question or that question, or he comes to me. And it's been great because I know that he's doing things because I can go in the system and look through the tasks and, okay, these are all getting done. So it's great. But I don't have, I feel really confident in his work. So I don't have to go check. But every week when we meet, I look over his things and, okay, how are things going? Just to make sure I'm supporting him in the way that he needs to.
I think that's very important. Building on the relationship, because at least have a quick conversation with him. If it's not daily, then make it a weekly thing, right?
Yep. I think checking in is good because especially with real estate in general, it's such a interesting, it's such a full plate of just different things and processes, especially each state is different. So I think it's important to stay checked in. With any of your staff, but especially with somebody who, is newer and learning real estate in general.
Yes, I agree with you there. Again, building on the relationship, the partnership.
Yep.
One last question for you, Wyndee. You've been with Cyberbacker for a few months now, so I'd like to know, what's the best part about Cyberbacker in your opinion?
Probably the best thing would be the support, because anytime you have oh, hey, it'd be great if we could do XYZ, whatever it is, every time I've come with, can we do this thing? There's always a resolution, yes, here's how we can do that. And professionalism, I feel like there's a level of things are figured out. You're not still working on how to support people. You've got it figured out.
Yes, because Cyberbacker, we have a system already here. Because since we are going to be your partners in growth, of course. We've been talking about Rico for a while now. I forgot to tell you, of course, he's going to be listening. Would you want to give him a quick shout out or any messages you'd like to give out to him today?
Yes, he knows I value him very highly. He's always very grateful. Oh, thank you for your training. But honestly, he's smart. And yeah, we're really lucky to have him.
We are very, very excited to see, of course, where this partnership's going to be. Now, Wyndee, we really appreciate you being here today. I hope we can do this again next time.
My pleasure.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of CyberCEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.